Before we start, quick medical disclaimer. A juice-only diet is not appropriate for diabetics, people with blood sugar disorders, pregnant or nursing women, children, or anyone with certain medical conditions. Always consult a healthcare provider before attempting extended juice fasts. Alright, let's get one thing straight right away. If you only juiced for 14 days, you would not dissolve into a puddle of celery juice. Your organs would not resign, and you would not suddenly start judging people at brunch. But you would notice some very specific, very interesting changes. Some good, some less ideal. So today, we're walking through what actually happens in your body during a 14-day juice reset. Not a starvation cleanse, not a detox fantasy, a controlled, intentional juice protocol. And yes, we're keeping this honest, because wellness doesn't need to feel like punishment or propaganda. Let's start at day 1, days 1 through 3. This phase is dramatic, not because juicing is dangerous, but because your body is used to constant chewing, constant digestion, constant snacking, and constant dopamine hits from food. And suddenly, that stops. Your digestion does less mechanical work. Your stomach, pancreas, and intestines all quietly realize, oh, we're not running a 24/7 diner anymore. At the same time, your blood sugar may spike more quickly when you drink juice, especially fruit-heavy juice, because there's no fiber to slow absorption. Then it drops between servings. Your glycogen stores may hold steady or begin depleting, depending on how many calories you're drinking. And yes, you lose water weight. Not fat yet. Relax. You might feel headaches, fatigue, mild crankiness, and a powerful urge to Google, "Is juicing ruining my life?" That's not detox. That's carb withdrawal and electrolyte loss. Pro tip: add a pinch of salt to your water. No, that's not cheating. Yes, it helps almost immediately. Now days 4 through 7. This is the phase where people go, oh, okay, I get why people do this. Your digestion feels lighter, your bloating drops, your energy becomes oddly steady, assuming you're actually drinking enough juice. Why? Because juicing reduces mechanical digestive workload, floods your system with micronutrients if you're using a wide variety of vegetables, and removes many common trigger foods all at once. Your gut isn't processing steak, bread, cheese, and regret in the same meal. It's processing liquid nutrients that require far less effort to break down. This is where people often notice clearer skin from hydration and cutting processed foods, better sleep sometimes, and mental clarity that ranges from subtle to noticeable depending on the person. Your taste buds also recalibrate. Carrots suddenly taste sweet, apples taste intense, and ultra-processed food starts to smell suspicious. That's not discipline. That's biology recalibrating. Now here's the honest part most people skip. By this point, without adequate protein, which juice-only diets usually lack, your body may begin breaking down muscle tissue to source amino acids. That matters, and it shouldn't be ignored. Days 8 through 11. This phase is underrated, and also the most concerning. By now, blood sugar patterns may feel more erratic for some people, especially if juices are fruit-heavy. Your digestion may feel easier because the workload is lower, but your gut actually needs fiber long-term for optimal health. Your body is also adapting to little or no protein intake. This is where people report feeling lighter, less puffy, and easier in their movement. Some experience joint relief from reduced weight and fewer trigger foods. Some feel mentally calm. Others feel slightly foggy or weak. Not, "I'm floating through space" calm. More like, why does everything feel muted? And yes, weight usually drops here. Mostly from caloric deficit, water loss, glycogen depletion, and reduced digestive contents. Not magic fat loss, not detox. Important reality check. High sugar intake from fruit-heavy juices can actually be pro-inflammatory. If you're feeling better, it's likely because you removed processed foods and allergens, not because juice itself is inherently anti-inflammatory. Now days 12 through 14. This is where juicing stops feeling like a challenge and starts feeling like a tool. Your digestive system has had reduced mechanical stress. Your micronutrient intake has been high if you've used varied vegetables. And your relationship with food often feels quieter. People describe clean energy if calories are sufficient, clear hunger signals, or constant hunger if they're undereating, less obsession with food, a reset in eating patterns. Not because juice is superior forever, but because your body experienced simplicity. By day 14, though, deficiencies are likely creeping in. Protein, healthy fats, fiber, which is critical for gut health. This is why this matters. Juicing is not meant to be permanent. It's a reset, not a lifestyle sentence. Let's be adults for a second. Juicing does not cure diseases. It does not detox your liver or kidneys. They already do that. It does not replace protein long-term. It does not turn you into a higher being. And it does not fix a terrible diet forever. If someone says otherwise, they're selling something. What juicing actually does is reduce mechanical digestive stress, increase certain micronutrients when done properly, eliminate processed foods temporarily, and help reset eating patterns. Think of it like rebooting a laptop, not throwing the laptop away. Now here's how to juice without hating your life. Juicing fails when it's complicated, cleanup is annoying, prep takes forever, and you're constantly hungry because you're not drinking enough calories. If juicing feels like a part-time job, you won't stick with it. That's why having simple juicing tools matters more than motivation. A good juicer, a sharp knife, containers that don't leak everywhere. If you want juicing to actually be realistic for real humans, not wellness influencers with unlimited time, check the description. I've linked the tools that make this easy. And finally, how you transition back matters more than the juice itself. Do not end a 14-day juice reset with pizza, soda, or "I deserve this" energy. Also, maybe don't start with a massive steak. Your digestion is sensitive. Start with light proteins like eggs or fish, healthy fats like avocado or nuts, cooked vegetables, and small portions. Ease back in over 2 to 3 days. Your body will thank you. Final thought. If you only juiced for 14 days, you wouldn't be starving. If you drank enough juice, you'd be giving your digestive system less mechanical work, increasing some micronutrients while missing others, likely losing muscle without adequate protein, resetting certain eating patterns, and learning how your body responds to simplified nutrition. Juicing isn't magic. It's not a cure-all. It's not even ideal for most people. But used correctly, for short periods, with awareness of its limitations, it can be a useful tool. Just don't mistake a tool for a solution. And if you want to make it easy on yourself, head to the description for the juicing tools I use, because the right setup makes all the difference. I'll see you in the next one.